Oh my god, that intro though. That intro. So welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna be continuing from where we left off in the last video, from the base. If you haven't watched the last video, we built the base of the super heavy tank Maus, the German super heavy tank. Yep. And today we're gonna be building the hull section, which is all the way back, all the way flankwise, and the slope armor. And we're gonna do the side squids as well. Side squids, which are gonna go along there. So we need the glue gun, especially. We need it. We need a lot of things. So I'm gonna continue where we left off. So to start off, the slope armor on the front will be 3 inches in diameter and 1.5 inch in height. But don't cut it yet, as I already warned you a lot in the last video. So let me just mark that. We'll just make sure there is 1.5. Okay, don't mark it yet. So let me just grab my scissors and cut it. Just cut this side first. Then we're gonna fold it. Make sure it's aligned. Make sure this is 1.5 inch as well. 1.5 inch, good. Use your ruler. Okay, it should look something like this. Okay, so then we're gonna mark it again. Hold on. Oops. Okay, now it's marked. Now, cut it out completely by the marked, by the marked lines, yeah. So go ahead and cut it out. And you should have this. Okay, now we're gonna glue here. Okay, let me just do that pretty quickly. Oh, I'm running out of glue sticks. Let me just load that in. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Oh wait, what? Let me just fill this in here. Okay. Then you fold it and use your ruler to... Guys, if you like this video, slap that like button. I'll try to go for 10 likes. Maybe, if there's enough viewers or something. Let's go for 10 likes. At least. So slap that like button. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you don't want to subscribe or like, whatever, man, it's your choice. Well, not everything is your choice. But if you want to like and subscribe, that's your choice. Just moving that out. Beautiful. Alright, now we've completed the slope armor of the front of the Maus. So supposedly we're gonna glue this like this, like camera's angled like this, sloped armor. It's gonna be fairly easy, so I'll glue that up soon. We'll just put this aside now. That's a part. Now we're gonna do the side skirts and the side. But I don't want to do that first because I need to attach the wheels first. The suspension. So we'll do that in another episode for that. But now we're gonna do the same on the back. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, so I got these two pieces right here. So what you're gonna do is glue this like this. How slope is it? It's probably like this. Probably. Let me just measure that. Okay, so we're gonna apply hot glue on this. Okay, now we glued it on. Okay, let's just wait for it to settle. Okay, that's settled. And go ahead and glue the back part as well. Let me just adjust this a little bit. Let me just adjust this a little bit and adjusting like that. Okay, good. And go ahead and glue this on the back as well. I'll see you in just a few seconds. Okay, so I glued here and here. Now, because as you can see, here and here is not the back is not as sloped as the front. That's natural because the mouse, this is a feature of the mouse. And as you can see, this side seems to be taller than this side. So what you're gonna do is take your ruler and adjust that height. And I recommend you do it sideways. So, like so. And then use your pencil to mark where it is. Okay. Do it at the other side as well. Okay, let me mark here as well. Now, go ahead and trace this. Draw a line over it, and then use your scissors to cut them. Cut it. Okay, after you've done that, take this is not long enough. Take a piece of paper and hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So grab a piece of paper and trace the length. This should be 7 inches, right? I think. Hold on, let me just measure it quickly. Well, it's about 6.5 or maybe 6.9 inches. So use the paper sideways to cover this. So let me put that aside. So use your paper sideways and wait, what's the height of it? So measure the height, which is I believe is 2.5. No, it's 2. So the height of it is 2. So go ahead and mark the paper as 2. Let me just do that quickly. And then you mark it. Okay, just like that. Then you fold it, of course, obviously. Okay. Okay, you mark it again. Unfold it, and then cut it. I'm gonna skip this part, so I'll see you guys in about a second. Right there, come on. Okay, so I've glued here from the inside. So what you're gonna do now is use the nail clipper, if I can find it there. Here it is. Use your nail clipper and slowly cut here and here, and use the scissors to cut this out as well. There you go. You should have a clean cut right here. You're gonna do this on the back side as well. Oh my god, this thing is bent a little bit. This thing is bent a little bit and it broke. Let me just fix that real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Should take a few seconds. There we go. And cut here and here. And use the scissors once again to cut here. And you should have this. But we also need to cut here as well. But we'll do that later. So repeat this process on the other side. I'll see you in a few seconds as well. Okay, so I've glued the both sides on. Well, I kind of cut it here so it represents it, both sides. So now we're gonna glue the top on. So you grab a piece of paper. Let's just measure it. That's not long enough. Hold on. Okay, I got another piece of paper. Let's measure it. Let's do it. This time do it long ways. And let's fold it in half. And then let's measure it. Now where is it? Let's fold this in half as well. Okay. Now, let's see that. Okay. Okay, good. So now we're gonna mark. No wait, yeah, we have to mark these. here, and then we're gonna cut it in half. Okay, now we've done that. Let's measure it. Test fitting. Okay, let's mark that. Cut it. Now you should have got this. Then we're gonna paste it here. We're gonna glue it as well, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, now we have the top glued. So now we're gonna draw the shape of the turret ring, which is like this. And we just rough draw it. I'm not really good at drawing circles, so don't blame me if the circle's not really correct. Oh my god, I need a guide. 1 second. Okay, now I'm gonna cut out the circle I made here. See that? So I'm gonna follow the lines I traced out really carefully. You don't want to mess it up. Okay. Now you should have a hole in it. A really fairly good hole. Now go ahead and glue this on. And you might be wondering, hey, how do you glue it on? Well, you did the glue gun. Let me just load another one in. There we go. And go ahead and this is popping up again. There we go. So go ahead and glue here. There first, and make sure that's the back. Yep. Make sure you glue the back first. Then, after it sets, glue. Go ahead and trace the front. Just glue that in. 1 second. Okay, now that is done, wait for the glue to set. Hold on. Okay, now I have glued here, this side, and here. And I've already done here, so I'm gonna quickly do here just to show you guys how to do it. So as you can see, I'm pushing it down. Ouch! As you can see, I'm pushing it down. So, and then I put my finger in the turret ring, and then smooth it all out, through it all out. Oh, there we go. And that basically wraps up the video. We've made the hull of the mouse. So I hope you guys